all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Martin with the bucket.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Bridges. Ayton with it. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in. Ayton's got 8.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man. And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Paul passes to Bridges. Paul against Lowry. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Lowry. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Shot clock at 2. Knocked loose. Adebayo with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And it's Butler who slams it down.
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
And here's the mobile one drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Martin with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Fires it. Again, the Heat score.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Well, the Suns' shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Butler against Bridges. 5 to shoot. Here's Paul. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Paul's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Hero with the bucket.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
The Suns have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Oh, they get a hand on it.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And they're on the break. He stops, he pops, and he connects with a jumper. Lowry's got 11 points here in the second half.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Ooh, an open look for Hero. And there's another one for the Heat. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Miami.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score in the fast break.
Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
There's a minute 26 left in the third.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, You hear a lot of talk about their ability to score, but how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Hero. Oh,
yes, sir!
Wow! And he dunks it down.
With hands by Lowry, he just got out there and created that easy opportunity.
What up, Kuzo?
1:06 left in the third. Here's Paul. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game. And Aiden gets it to go.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Here's Butler. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Butler's got 41.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Back to Paul. Lowry with it, and it's Paul picking him up. And again, Miami running the court in transition. Lowry, good.
Lowry filling it up at will and doing it all right now.
The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the break. Here's Hero.
That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
Jump ball. Salto.
And Miami has possession. Outside Butler. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's the Miami Heat, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
What up?
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Oladipo and Butler, your small and power forwards. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. And it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Launches a three. And the Heat, another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Payne, pass to Craig. Now here's Šarić. Count it.
Šarić, one of those guys with size and a combination of a deft touch. And in close, he's effective.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Payne. Drops in the layup for 2.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
For 3, Oladipo sends it home from three-point land.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Craig. Back to Payne. Pass to Shamet. The ball's not loose.
Peoples.
6 to shoot. To the wing, right side. Here's Šarić. He gets it in there.
Darius.
Fighting through
What's
the
up?
contact, Dario does a great job that time.
Here's Hero. Now here's Oladipo. And again, Miami with a triple.
And their strategy is obvious. manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Hero outside from deep three-point range. Gets hauled in by the Suns.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some
Living
adjustments
with the
from the opposing team
Mahand,
coach.
what's up?
And he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pulls up. And again, it's Miami converting.
And that time, Tyler Hero just so quick on the pull-up. Defense could not recover.
Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Lowry. And they're on the run. Oladipo, right side. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Oladipo's got 9 points in the quarter.
I really like how they're controlling the pace in the open court.
Payne, the pass to Craig. Back to Payne. And here's Saric. Robinson defending. Saric shot is off. The Heat have gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. For three, Lowry. And again, Miami with a triple.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Payne, the pass to Saric.
Miami foul. Robinson. First personal foul. First team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Knocks it loose. Oladipo outside. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
And this is why the coach is telling him, stay up on Victor, otherwise he's going to pull it. Oladipo knocks one down.
Pass to Shamet. Now here's Saric. Down low. And there's a 3-second violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Phoenix making some changes. Landale's checked in for Craig. Okogie comes in for Johnson. And it's Lee in for Shamet. For three, Oladipo. The long distance three is buried.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Okogie. And here's Payne. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. He pulls it. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Oladipo's got 19 points.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Heat.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kyle Lowry.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
And Miami has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. He buries it from 3.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Lets it go from deep. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
We love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth.
What's up, bro? Skipping
Here's
some
Landale, defended by
comments.
Dedman, and Landale gets it to
What
go.
up?
He's too good a finisher to blow that
Coolin'.
kind of chance, but that's going to be a
Hello,
wake-up call to the
peoples.
defense.
What's
And
up?
good, as it takes a nice bounce off the
Living
right
with
iron
the
and down.
mahand.
You can
What's up?
feel the excitement in this arena.
Chilling.
These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
They retain possession.
Darius.
Shots good by Saric. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Pass to Okogie. That's tipped. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jimmy, you had it going. How big did that hoop look tonight?
It was pretty big. That's what I pride myself on. And my teammates kept giving me the ball even when I didn't want the ball, telling me to score, be aggressive. When you got teammates like that, your confidence is through the roof.
They know who their leader is, no doubt about it. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Berry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Now, I can't wait to get those wins when we actually jump on the sticks. Make sure to check back here throughout our My League season. We'll provide updates. I just love drafting in this mode. It's so crazy.
Yeah, and have you done a My NBA Eras draft? Share your starting five over social media using the hashtag 2KTVEras.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. GA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says, in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Especially the younger team. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin, and it's Butler in at the 3. And for the Raptors, Van Vliet in the backcourt, Trent Jr. to his side. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. And it's Siakam in at the center, filling out the middle. Shots good by Hero.
And hard to be mad at the defense. Sometimes Hero just makes some really tough contested shots.
Buries it from three-point range. Hero's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And getting into the second part of November here, a quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. You look at the Bulls. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, for the Heat, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
To the inside, Adebayo passes to Lowry. Hero from long range. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. 8 points for him.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed. Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And again, Miami with the triple. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
They're really bucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his
I'm
regular season number.
emoji smiling face with sunglasses.
Playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors. 19-point game. Trent outside. They get a hand on it. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go, all the way if he can.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
Elimination Chamber is this Saturday.
Here's Trent. He hits it from 9.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Took him no time at all on that one. Lowry's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Heat.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And a wide open look for Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And the Heat, another three.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, of course, one of the league's longest-tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Hero, that's a two-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. And Toronto has possession. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Pass to Siakam. Butler against Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. And again, Miami running the court in transition. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Anunoby, following the score by Miami, and just miss after miss right now. From deep, and again, Miami with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. And the rejection by Lowry.
Kyle Lowry does so many things well on the basketball floor, but always, always the foundation of his game is that tenacity defensively.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Siakam. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. There's the three. And it's Kyle Lowry with the three. Lowry's got 12.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And here is Van Vliet after Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Now, here's Siakam. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Adebayo, that's a two-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Van Vliet on the wing to stop the run. And Siakam with the nice bucket inside.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's the Miami Heat, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And it's Banton in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Toronto with the ball. It's stolen by Strus. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Boy, they are feasting right now off of all of these turnovers.
And the Raptors, Doris, with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
And that one drops.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness, on time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Anunoby's got his first points of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Up and in on the layup.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against Detroit.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Knocks it loose. Van Vliet against Lowry. They double-team Van Vliet. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
And now another look at that great drive and finish, brought to you by Mobile One.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
That's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta, where they'll take on the Hawks. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And Adebayo throws it down.
Boy, Kyle Lowry's defense paying dividends, gets the strip and the score for his guys.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question, because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. And here we go. It's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Boy, out in transition, Butler gets his eyes on the rim, and there's no denying him.
Here's Van Vliet. He picked up 24 points in their last one against the Pistons in Detroit.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Strus. And the Heat, another three.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
And here again, the Heat in transition. Up the court they go. Traps in the tray. Lowry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Miami.
And wasting no time in transition, really pushing the pace.
Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Unhindered, going all the way. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, that's quick hands and a quick mind by Jimmy Butler. Creates the turnover, gets right out in transition.
59 seconds left now here in the second. Strus and the Heat get another bucket right there.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Siakam passes to Banton to end the cold streak, and he sinks the layup. Banton's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
That's a 2 from Butler. Again, the Heat good for 2.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Dishes it to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Van Vliet passes to Banton. Just 5 to shoot. Raptors moving the ball around. And that one's good. Barnes.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Strus. No good from outside. Van Vliet way outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Miami ahead, just dominating this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Loss of James Money.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle, you came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Kyle Lowry had a huge first quarter. He had 25 points, 7 assists, and 7 big steals. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Heat?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their perimeter defense. Disorganization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Toronto's shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
On the court for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Max Strus is out there with Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at the 1.
And when you're drafted by the Heat like Hero was, you better play some defense.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, there's a solid handle that Jimmy Butler is working with, and his ability to create with the ball in his hands becoming special.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got 27 points.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
They double-team Siakam. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. And the Heat, another three.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
It's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. And Toronto making a change here. Young's checked in. The Heat also with the sub. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Max Strus. Here's Hero. 18 points for him. Butler from outside. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. My guys, he cannot miss.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And it's Miami with another.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Now, here's Siakam. Guarded closely. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. Robinson's checked in for Miami. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Butler with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. Good on the bucket. Butler's got 12 now in this quarter.
Guys, this is the NBA. You keep giving the ball away, you're going to get punished.
Butler with the steal. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
We call that the stop and pop, one of Butler's best tricks for losing a defender. That is nice.
Now the pass to Van Vliet. Here's Young. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Young's got his first bucket in this one.
And some much-needed offense right there. He ends that fantastic run by Miami.
And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increase his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Knocked away to the middle. Here's Trent. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
1:52 left in the third quarter of the game. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Lowry against Van Vliet. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Achua. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. 1:33 left in the third quarter. That's a 2 from Butler. Again, the Heat good for 2.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Tipped away. And Toronto turns it over again. .114 left here in the third quarter. Wasted no time on that one. Vincent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Van Vliet against Lowry. Back to Van Vliet. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Lowry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lowry's got 35. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Van Vliet kicks to Trent. In transition, here comes Miami. And again, Miami with the triple.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Passes it to Young. Knocked loose.
Heat foul, Robinson. That's his first personal foul. Second
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Yeah, over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And the first one drops.
Now, Thaddeus Young is capable of playing multiple positions. He is an efficient glue guy who always seems to play to his strengths.
And so Young nails them both. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Oladipo outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Trent with it. Not much in the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Here's Oladipo. Here's Vincent. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Vincent's got 9.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for the Miami Heat. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Young. Barnes out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Flynn in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Barnes passes to Banton. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Oladipo. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Miami foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And the Raptors with the ball. Here's Banton. It's stolen by Haslam.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Boy, found a little room from behind the arc, and there was no hesitation. Just lets it fly.
It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Kane. And again, Miami with the triple.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Poked away. And again, Miami running the court in transition. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Down low, and Toronto turns it over again.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Miami with a change here, too. Dedmon's checked in. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Oladipo so fast off the ground. When the defense is playing off him, boy, he's going to make you pay.
That's tipped. In transition, here comes Miami. Oladipo's running, shoots over Flynn, and there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Defense leading to offense. Another turnover and another basket.
Here's Banton, guarded by Oladipo. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
And here are the Raptors now. Boucher finds Young. Here's Banton. 5 to shoot. Poked loose. Stolen by Robinson. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And there it is again. They get careless with the basketball, and immediately it costs them.
Fires from deep. Poked away. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Goes up again. And he recovers it. Oladipo for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Oladipo's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Raptors have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
The Raptors making a switch here.
Precious Achiuwa.
What's up, bro? Skipping some comments.
Miami's gotten in the groove.
Elimination Chamber is this Saturday. Woohoo.
Vincent's shot is
up?
Defensively, they just
What's
look out
up,
of sync, not
chat?
closing out on the threes
Hey.
in time.
Outside Flynn.
What's up, James Money?
Robinson with it.
Come on in and enjoy some
On
good
its way from Oladipo for 2.
basketball.
And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Toronto shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. Outside Flynn, inside, and Toronto turns it over again. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. The Heat making a switch here. Highsmith is checked in. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Heat on offense. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. On its way from Oladipo for 2. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Oladipo's got 13 points in just this quarter. Oladipo's gone 6 of 7 so far. Boy, he's making it look easy here.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Vincent. And the Heat, another three.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Kane from outside the arc. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 3rd assist on the night. 1:33 left here in the 4th quarter. Outside Flynn. Knocks it loose. Looking to end the run. Count that bucket.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Miami.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kyle Lowry.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Outside Flynn. Pass to Achua. Shot clock at 6.
Miami foul. Haywood.
The Raptors making a switch here. Birch is checked in. And Miami with a change here, too. Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Dwayne Dedman. .40 seconds left in the 4th. Outside Porter. Outside Flynn. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Vincent. And the Heat, another 3.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Another steal. And it's the Heat on the break. Wide open. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bam. Activity on blast tonight. How pleased were you with the performance?
I'm just happy we won. You know, the stats don't matter unless you get a win. So I'm happy we got a win and keep dedicating them to my mom, man. You know, she's my blessing, so she just keeps blessing me for some reason.
Love the love, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Be right back, guys.
Say, I gotta know. This ain't the same. Ain't like before. I gotta know. Yeah, I gotta know. Foot on the gas. I'm back on the road. Pack it up, we back out on the road. Had to run it back and here reload. Never took no handout on them loans. We ain't cut the same in the show. Can't lick if you ain't living by the code. That's just something that we don't condone. Gotta learn to get it on your own. I can't let it fade and never glow. Had to write it down, had to check it off. Recipe was bland, had to add the sauce. 40,000 hours working on my craft. Said if I spend my last, I'ma make it back. Gotta keep it going, gotta keep it going. Never backtracking when you're moving forward. They ain't heard enough till they heard of us. So we gon' get it bustin', tell them turn it up. I can't take this gift for granted. From where you started, look at where you at. I came a long way from the bottom. Ain't no way we ever turning back. Cause I've been on my grind. Wake up, get it first. I can't waste no time. I put in the work. We on 4th and long. Gotta go convert. Head up in the clouds, but it's 10 toes in the dirt. I came from the 908 and I made something. The Garden State, look how I blossom, can't take nothing away. And I did it all with limited help. No manager, label, investment, so I did it myself. Face to face with my fears, overcame every doubt. I'm just chasing longevity, I'm not in it for clout. Tell them I could never slack like I'm missing my belt. Trying to throw me in with the sharks and I turn into felt. Switch it up. I'm back in my stride, back in my zone, yeah. I gotta get it before I'm gone. Yeah, look, can't let opinions alter my growth. Look, a lot of these critics incredible. No, I gotta know. I gotta pack it and get on the road. I gotta take it to places they said I won't make it and show them I never plateau. I gotta get it, can't wait and be timid. The plan is in motion, I'm seeing the...
We're back with a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
And it's almost All-Star time. And Alexis, you're headed out to Utah in just...
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, everybody. This is Brian Anderson. And with me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Well, Bam Adebayo grew up with his mom in a single-wide trailer. He said, quote, I watched her struggle, and as I got older, I started thinking she doesn't deserve this. My whole devotion became getting her out of that trailer. And Brian, with this max extension in 2020, he said, quote, knowing that she's set for life is such a stress reliever.
Great story, Allie. Thanks. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And for the Wizards, at the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdija. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Morris in at the point guard position.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Here we go. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Here's Martin, and he buries his first look. You just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Lowry outside. Knocks it down from distance.
That pull-up jumper, a staple for the elite point guards. Count Lowry and that company.
Back to Beal. Porzingis, high post. Working on Adebayo. Adebayo with a steal. Hero for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
Pass to Avdia. Knocked away. Right side, Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Here we go, all alone. And it's Butler with the jam.
Tyler Hero being very active on the defensive end, capitalizing on the opponent's mistakes.
Here's Morris. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Washington calls timeout. And looking at the way the game is played now, Smitty, feels like you'd be a perennial all-star.
All right, B.A., I appreciate that. Certainly, it would be a lot of fun to play in this wide-open style, but not fun to switch on guys like LeBron and Embiid.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Beal against Hero. To halt the run, and it's blocked by Martin. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here, and the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Shot from the inbound, and the basket by Beal. Miami has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Hero, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Hero's got 5 points.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Pass to Morris. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Fast break, here come the Heat. Lowry, a good look. And again, it's Miami converting. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Nice touch from Kyle there. Knows he can score from this area of the court.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, they're trying to close this gap. Always a good option to probe the paint and see if you can get an easy one inside. This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
And again, Miami with a triple.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
And again, Miami running the court in transition. Again, the Heat score.
Again. I mean, just weak fast break defense. Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
And he makes it.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Hero for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 8.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
Adebayo, that's good.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Avdia. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Trying to get something going here in the half court.
Yeah, that's where they've been struggling to execute. And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
For Washington, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
So for the Wizards, Hachimura comes in for Avdia, and Wright subbed in for Morris. Strus, he's checked in for Miami. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. Granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
The Wizards making a switch here. Kispert's checked in. Now here's Kuzma. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler with a steal. And another fast break for Miami. The Heat running. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Wright, the pass to Kuzma. Wright against Lowry. Lowry with a steal. All by himself. Hero for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Poke loose. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Now Strus, defended by Porzingis. The 3-ball. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist by Adebayo. Lowry's got 19 points.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Here's Kispert. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
With Washington.
Porzingis passes to Hachimura. Just 5 to shoot. Denied by Adebayo.
Right now they're losing ground. I mean, they might need to switch things up a bit. Maybe hit the offensive boards a little harder.
Lowry outside. Over Wright. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. 21 points in the game.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Porzingis uses the glass on the layup. Porzingis has got his second bucket on the night. Kyle Lowry has been leading the charge for the Heat. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Jason made another one. Oh Lord, Jason made another one.
DC family, it's time to welcome.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Here's Morris. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Porzingis finds Kuzma, 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. The offensive rebound. And another fast break opportunity for the Heat. Here we go. Count it. Good.
Got to reward the big man for running the floor. Bam Adebayo takes all opportunities in transition. What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Martin, he's checked in for Hero. Porzingis against Adebayo, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their star's success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, B.A. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
Now here's Beal. Shot clock at 5. Adebayo with a steal. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Here's Morris. The Heat making their last shot. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Strus. Beyond the arc. And again, Miami with a triple.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Stolen by Lowry. And here's Butler outside. Sinks it from distance. Butler's got 7.
I just love the ball movement.
And the Wizards with possession here. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. And the officials signaled a backcourt violation. Not careful there. And Smitty, in the NBA, we know that coaches are often the fall guys. But when you see players saying, Coach wouldn't let me be me, too easy?
Well, B.A., I think you have to take it case by case. The one thing I would say, everybody has to be a pro in an organization. Those are the organizations and individuals that use this to see.
Avdia, he's checked in for Hachimura. Lowry against Morris. Beal right side. Will it go? And the layup is good. Beal's got his second basket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, down big. You got to find a way to generate easy offense. Getting into the paint is step 1.
Strus with the bucket.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Tipped away. Stolen by Lowry. Out on his own on the break. Adebayo from long range. And the three-pointer goes. 7 points in the game.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Kyle Lowry didn't make his first All-Star game until year 9. That is very rare.
No problems knocking that one down. Adebayo's got 8 points here in the quarter.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now here's Morris. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Avdia with the basket on the assist from Kuzma. Breaking into an all-star team like Lowry did. Man, it's so tough, Smitty.
There are only 12 spots, B.A., and Kyle grabbed one of them. Reason why he's played at an unbelievable level, and his team, they are winning.
Pass to Avdia. Poke loose. And another fast break for Miami. The Heat running. Ripped down the breakaway slam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And so it's Washington with it. Following the bucket by the Heat. Stolen by Lowry. From deep. No luck on that one. And Washington the other way now. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. Avdia, count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations. Getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Strus the pass to Martin. Butler with the ball. Lowry outside. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Lowry's got 26.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Here's Avdia. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
And the Heat, another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Strus. Lowry outside. Lets it go. And Miami again with the bucket.
When you think of Kyle Lowry, his scoring comes to mind. He's on a roll now.
Fast break Miami from deep three-point range. And they'll get another chance. Fires for three. Nails it from three. Lowry's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Pass to Avdia. Fast break Miami. The pull-up J. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 33 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And here is Kuzma. He's guarded by Martin. From deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Miami making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be back in a moment.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Kyle Lowry had a huge first quarter. He ended up with 33 points, 5 steals, and 4 assists. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
They score very effectively. With the exception of ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out the 2.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Wizards.
Definitely they need to get out in the three-point shooters and contest. Oh, this is what happens when another team identifies the weakness. It just keeps hammering.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? Kyle Lowry, an impressive effort here today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Strus in at the point.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Morris outside. Strus with it. Guarded now by Morris. Goes up from the top of the key. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
And at any level of basketball, the turnover differential can make all the difference.
Morris outside. Pass to Avdia. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Martin with the bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
3-pointer. And the Heat, another 3.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
And here's the fast break. Shot is up. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
Outside Butler. And the Heat, another 3.
We see it happen again. They give the ball away, and it immediately hurts them.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Here's Avdia. Give him 8 points now. That one goes in.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. When you combine that with his motor, too, I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. He's feeling it. And there's another one for the Heat.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Here's Avdia. He's got 10. And stolen by Adebayo. And another fast break for Miami. The Heat running. And again, Miami with a triple.
They've been unable to get guys back up court.
Pass to Porzingis, looking to win the run, and it's good on the lay-in. Porzingis has gotten 4 this quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Strus. And again, it's Miami converting.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Hero with the bucket.
When Tyler Hero gets it going, as he has tonight, he can score in bunches.
Morris passes to Beal.
2 minutes.
That's tipped.
In the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Adebayo from long range. Buries it from 3. Adebayo's got 16 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
A big group substitution here for Washington. Gafford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Avdia. Kispert's checked in for Beal. And Wright subbed in for Morris. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. From outside the arc, he drops it from range. Oladipo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Count it for Vincent.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Pass to Kuzma. Knocks it loose. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball violation. That's a jump ball.
So it's Miami now. 35 seconds left in the third. Counted for Vincent.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Washington, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Got a piece of it. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
For 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Not an easy make by Oladipo to stop, control, and sink the shot. Takes a lot of skill.
And again, Miami with a triple.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
From deep three-point range, that one doesn't drop. And so it's Miami showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Rui Hachimura is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kispert, then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Davis in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Washington right now. Hero for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Had that one in his sights, too. His 5th triple of the game, second this half.
And here's Wright. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
And these turnovers are backbreakers. He's really hurting this team with his mistakes.
Miami has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And again, it's Miami converting.
We see this a lot from Tyler. Instead of going all the way to the rack, he pulls up.
Right outside. Back to Davis. Pass to Gafford. Over to the wing. Here's Kispert. Sweet little floater. Kispert's got his first points of the night.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play. Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Now here's Davis. And Hero comes to help. The ball's knocked loose. Robinson with a steal. Hero with it. Now Wright defending. Ooh, an open look for Hero. And again, it's Miami converting.
Running at every opportunity. They have a huge edge in transition points.
Stolen by Hero. Stolen by Gafford. Here's Kispert. And the shot goes in. Kispert's got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Hero for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
And for Washington, they're shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. Hachimura finds Wright. Knocked loose. Stolen by Hero. From the arc. And again, Miami with a triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The shot's good.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. He shoots. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls. In for him.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Carey's checked in for Hachimura. And Miami with a change here too. Vincent's checked in. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. It's good.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Ooh, poked away. Pass to Carey. Just 5 on the clock. To end the run. Rebound by the Heat.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Now here's Wright. He's closely guarded. Davis drawing the double team. Oladipo outside. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Oladipo's got 7 now in this quarter.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Outside Davis. Pass to Kispert. "13 feet out. The shot off that time. Now here's Oladipo. And again, it's Miami converting. There's 1:34 left in the game. Here's Kispert. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
3 seconds. It's a tough situation,
BA. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear.
Come on
and sometimes
and
as an owner,
enjoy
you're
some
not an
good
expert when it comes to
basketball.
this particular business.
Be
So it's
right
interesting
back,
kind of
guys.
being engaged, but not
We're
being too
back.
hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyler Hero.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink. That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
And the basket by Highsmith.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
They get it back. Gibson. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
That's the kind of energy Gibson gives you, destroying opponents on the glass. Tough to box this guy out.
And that one drops for him.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Carey's shot is off.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
And there are the Heat with another bucket.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Tyler, we know you are never shy. What gives you that confidence to let it fly when the pressure is on?
I like taking a big shot. My teammates, my coaches, they all trust me, put me in the right spots, and sometimes I make a couple big shots here and there.
Well, you give them a reason to trust as well. Congratulations.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.